Welcome, everybody, to Generation Viewpoint. My name is Evan, and this is my dad, Freedom.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
How you doing, Dad?
I'm doing fine, Evan. How are you?
I am doing tip-top, fantastical, great.
Wow.
Yes, that was English.
That sounds kind of strange. I gotta tell you.
Do you want to know why?
Tell me why.
Because we have a guest today.
We do have a guest.
Are you excited about this guest?
You know that I love episodes with guests. You're the one who always says, we should do more recording with just you and I because I like that. Not that you don't like guests, but I get cranked up when we have guests because I think it's just fantastic getting another point of view besides just yours and mine.
Yeah.
So right now, everybody who's watching us on YouTube is wondering who is that guest because they can see them. Mm-hmm. So who is the guest? Please tell us.
This is my sister, quotes around sister,
Okay.
Allison Stuenzi.
Very nice.
Hello.
Hey, Allison. Allison, thanks for joining us. We're very excited to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
And before we get down the road here, you have been friends with Evan, for quite a long time.
That's right.
So why don't you just tell everybody here kind of a quick thing of what you've been up to in the last year of your life? How's that?
Well, the last year of my life, I've been down in South Carolina. I've been at New Spring Leadership College, which has been so awesome.
Awesome.
Just learning about ministry and being a worship leader. So
Very cool.
it's been a pretty monumental moment of my life.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm kind of jumping around here. So
Totally
you just
okay.
mentioned that you've been learning not youth ministry, but worship, right?
Yep.
Leading worship. So here's a question for you, okay? You find yourself on stage and you're leading an event.
Yeah.
And you all of a sudden realize that there's a draft and your fly is open.
Oh. Ooh.
Do you finish everything out pretending that you don't know? Or do you stop and draw attention to that is going on and then everybody knows that your fly was open instead of hoping that some wouldn't know?
Good question.
I'm asking.
All right. Well, see, if it's a slow song, I'd probably just leave it to not draw attention.
Okay. Wait, the speed of the song has...
It does, because if it's a faster song and I have the ability to jump around on stage,
Yes.
I'll take the time to jump around, turn around, quick zip it up, and then get back to it.
And what would you do? I gotta know.
I'd probably run off stage.
I love it. Well, based on your most embarrassing moment.
Oh, my gosh.
And that, did you hear? I don't know if you heard that
I have
episode.
never heard this.
Oh, man, you got to go back and listen to last week's
All right.
most embarrassing moment. It is, I was doing the notes for that episode, and I'm laughing my face off. Oh, my gosh, it's so funny. And I never heard it before, and I'm there going, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, and I could see it coming. I'm like, oh, no, oh, no. So it was pretty cool. So, all right, here's the next question. Are you ready? Would you rather? This is a would you rather question. Have you ever played this game?
I have.
Okay. So let's start with you, Evan.
Okay.
Would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life or always feel like you have to sneeze but not be able to?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
I know.
Sneeze.
Really?
Yeah.
A constant state of that face.
That's great.
Hiccups.
You like that?
But hiccups, you can get used to a sensation.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
I was going to the
Awesome. Yeah, the guy at my office once got the hiccups. He was eating something and he coughed, and a little piece went up behind that little punching bag thing that's in your throat.
Adam's apple.
Little hangy ball.
The little hangy ball thing, yeah. And it got stuck in there. Now, he didn't know that, but it caused him to start hiccuping. He hiccuped for 3 days straight. And his muscles were so sore that he would sit there at the office and he'd go, oh, like it was like he had the most intense 3-day workout of ab muscles. Yeah, it was terrible.
That
So
would
which
not
one
be
would you
pleasant.
rather?
Ooh. I like the hiccups. I get
Really?
one a day usually.
No way.
But when I get them, it's fun. I don't
like
know why.
them?
I just enjoy it. So
It's
I have to
anticipation.
say, it is. It's like, when is it going to happen? And sometimes it's just like, it just makes your voice go all funny, and it's great.
Strangely enough,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that you said that. that fits your personality.
I totally agree with that.
Just perfect.
Yeah.
So, wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so here is a tougher question. I was thinking about this one day, and I don't know exactly how to ask the question the right way or the wrong way or whatever, so I'm just going to ask it a way that I know how, okay? So we've all been in situations where somebody has been there and they've had either and we don't, like they're not like our best friend, right? It's somebody that we might know, acquaintance or whatever, or maybe we don't know them at all, but we're around them a bunch. And they have an injury or a disability or something like that, right? And have you ever been in that situation where you're not sure, do you ask and show that you care, or do they not want to be asked and they just want to be left alone? Like don't always ask me about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Is that question coming? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So the question I have is, when are you supposed to know when to ask somebody and bring it up or not bring it up? Any answers to this?
I just avoid it at all points.
So that's what I mean, though. So let's say you see somebody who has lost their hair. It's obvious that maybe they've been through chemo or something like that, right? Okay, so it's obvious. It's right in front of you. So does that mean you pretend that you see nothing and just avoid any kind, or do you bring it up? Like that's the situation I'm kind of thinking of is, what do you do? Because you want to show care, right? So what do you do?
I think for me, it depends on the relationship.
Okay.
I think if it's just somebody that I see, I treat them like a normal person because that's who they are.
Right.
Everybody's just, we're all human.
Right.
But if I get to know that person, I think I would ask just to get to know them, and because getting to know somebody is also getting to know their story.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think, though, that they have a feeling of that you're avoiding the issue when you don't bring it up? And that makes them feel awkward?
I don't know.
Right?
That's a good question. I think it also might depend on how long they've had that.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're used to that or... Yeah, that's a good question.
It's interesting. So when Zachary was born, which is our oldest son, Evan's oldest brother, and Zachary was born with Downs, as you know. You know Zach well. And so Zach looks a little bit different than the average bear out there, right?
Yeah.
And so you would get some people that would just like stare across the mall. And that always made me mad.
Yeah.
Right? And then you had other people who would just ignore, and that made me mad too. And then I was just mad all the time, I guess. Like there was no wrong or right. And I came to terms with that I was putting people at a bad spot because there's no right or wrong way for them to do it, because I always felt mad.
Have you asked him how he's ever felt about that?
I haven't asked him about it. That's awesome. That would be very interesting, because he's 22 now. Holy crap. That would be an interesting question. So I had a friend who lived here and moved to California. His name is Steve, and he had lost his hair when he was just a young guy, right? So he moves from Pennsylvania. He's a white boy, no hair. And he moves to California and gets a job as a waiter. And he's in the restaurant waiting tables, and he comes over and a couple slides him some money. And he's like, "What's this for?" And they're like, "Oh, I hope this will help with your treatments." Because he's in California where everybody's tan, and he's a white boy with no hair, so they thought he had lost his hair in treatments.
Wow.
So you could be wrong, right? So, but anyways, I don't know.
That's like asking a woman if they're pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
You just don't do it.
If you don't know, don't do it.
Right? I know. Awesome. So that's been on my mind. All right, guys. So time is going fast. So we are going to do something that we've never done here before on Generation Viewpoint. And as you know, one of the things of Generation Viewpoint is looking at things through the eyes of different generations and experiencing things in a different way, right? Because things change. So today we are going to have a test. And the question that I have for you is, who has the more refined taste buds? The youngest generation or the oldest generation?
Youngest.
Youngest has the most
scientifically
refined.
Proven.
Okay. What do you think? Youngest or oldest?
I'd say youngest.
You're going to say youngest as well. So we have two youngest. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to have a blind taste test.
Oh, no.
Okay. You guys can't see. And we're going to taste a product that has been created for both generations. It's just been altered slightly for that generation. Okay.
Is this going to be gross? Because I will throw up.
No. It's something.
He throws up.
I went to the store. I went to the store and got it. I mean,
Okay.
so it's sold at the
Okay.
store. I didn't make it myself. All right. So first, what I want you to close your eyes, and we have a great assistant here, Kes. Kes, can you please bring out our first sample? And you guys need to close your eyes, and we'll get these into your hands.
Should I hold out my hand?
Yep. Hold out your hand, and we're gonna now hold this. hang on a second. Ev, grab it with your hand. It's a bottle. Okay, hold that with your hand. And then
Is it open?
It's easy. It's open. All right,
boy.
now, this is, I will tell you first, this one has been refined. And I'm not even going to tell them whether it's for the older or the younger generation, okay? So I want you to take a drink. Now listen, guys, hang on.
Okay.
Part of this is going to be fun when you take a drink, not a little sissy sip, all right?
Okay.
So
All right.
take a drink of it and taste it, and then we'll
scared.
speak. All right, go
Me
ahead.
too.
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh,
Just do it. Okay. All right. Don't open your eyes. I don't want you to see what it is yet. Okay.
oh, I know what that is.
Here, Ev, hand your bottle over towards me.
Oh, that tastes really familiar.
Okay. All right. What do you think about that?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like
Allison?
it.
Okay.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Okay.
I
All
know
right.
exactly what it is.
All right, Kes, you want to bring in the next sample? Keep your eyes closed, guys. I know it's hard to keep
Is
your
it
eyes
another
closed this
bottle?
time. It is going to be another bottle. Now, hold on, though, all right, because you're going to drink at the same time. It's a strange bottle.
What the
It's like a dumbbell bottle. All right, here, put your hand over here. Okay.
Where's the top?
Now.
Oh, there's the top.
what-
All
Okay.
right, find the top with your hand. All right, now,
All right,
hang
all
on. On
right.
the count of 3, you're both going to take a taste of this.
Oh, boy.
All right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. How is that, guys?
Awful.
Ew.
That's for old people.
I agree with Evan.
Okay, you can open up your eyes. So the first thing you drank was Ensure for old people.
Ew.
The second thing you drank was basically breast milk. All right. Now, not actually from real breasts. No breasts were harmed in this drink.
That is disgusting.
All right. So you guys had it totally wrong.
Yeah.
You thought that the sweeter was the Ensure sweeter?
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Yeah,
I
it
actually,
kinda-
it kind of tasted like pistachio ice cream.
Okay.
Tasted like crushed up animal crackers to me. Like pureed animal crackers.
Now, I got to tell you, I am really surprised that you thought that the second one, even after tasting the second one, that you really thought that was for older people.
Ugh.
And
But
that's
that's
so
also
fascinating to
different
me.
because baby food is
Yeah.
disgusting, except
Yeah.
for like applesauce.
Yeah.
But like,
Yep.
I-
Oh, you know what? For the people on the podcast here, the first thing that they drank was Ensure, the original nutritional shake. And the second thing that I had them drink was Enfamil in a bottle for 3 month to newborns.
Wow. That's
I
not
didn't
me.
say that. So, but wow. So from this test, can we say that the older people have a better palate, more refined palate than younger ones? Or they both don't have good palates at all?
no. younger
Possibility.
younger kids still have a better palate, but babies can't tell the difference.
Ah, okay. They can't
So
tell the
you kind of tricked us there.
I did. Okay, my bad. Very good. Well, thank you guys for both doing that. And I think that's probably going to run us out of time, isn't it, Ev?
Can I have that Ensure?
You can have the
Ew.
Ensure.
The
Absolutely.
Ensure was the good one.
Enjoy it. So excellent. Well, thanks everybody for joining us once again. Another great episode of Generation Viewpoint. And Allison, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
we
you for
love
having me.
having your smile and your laugh on our show. So,
Aw.
Ev, why don't you send us off and say goodbye?
Remember, we're on iTunes and Stitcher. And as always, thanks for being awesome.